Oh, good evening. It is 19:10, so it's 10 after 7 on Sunday evening. Um, just a quick update. We now have a working electrical system in the van. Nothing's hooked up to it yet, um, but all the all the electrical components are hooked up. That's the batteries, the multi plus, which is our inverter and charger, um, the solar charger, and the 24 to 12 volt converter. I have not yet put in the alternator charger, so that's going to come probably a little bit later down the road. Um, yeah, we haven't hooked up shore power yet because we moved the cabinet to the back of the van. The cable that I had, the wire that I had wasn't long enough, so I had to order new wire. That'll probably be here sometime this week. So at that point, I'll hook up the shore power. We also got the bulkhead framed in, and we're going to do all. This is just us talking, and then I'll do two little videos showing the electrical system and the bulkhead. Um, Claudia, you got anything?
Yes. No? Okay.
Yeah.
So we actually decided finally color of the cabinets, and that is gonna be the color. It's maple with a oil on it, and we may do another coat, maybe even two coats to bring the grain out even more. But we really like this color. It's light, but it's not too light for our taste, and it's something that we can work with.
Look at the camera. Don't
And
look at me.
yes, and this oil was so easy to apply. It was something that I don't think we had heard of before, but Chris did some research and found it, and it was so easy to apply, and it doesn't smell weird or anything. It's really pleasant to work with, and was it goes on really smoothly. So we're
It's,
very happy
yeah.
with
Did
that.
you bring? I
I
guess
didn't bring the
yeah.
can.
It's Osmo Poly something or other. It's an oil and a wax together, and you put it on very thin, and so you rub it on wet very thin, and then you rub it dry, and then you let it dry for 8 to 10 hours, and it has a built-in wax to it. And what we like about it is because we originally thought about teak, and we thought about what was that,
Like a stain.
liniment or
Oh, linseed oil.
linseed
Yeah.
oil, yeah. But those they tend to have an odor.
Hmm.
This is all. I mean, if you look at, you can eat off of this, so um, it's just really nice, and it's very hardy because it has that wax built into it. So you've got three samples.
Yes, and I will stain one only once, like it is now, and the second one I will stain twice, and the third one I will stain probably three times, just to see the difference and to see which ones we prefer. So this is number one, and we'll keep it that way. Number two and number three go under another treatment, but we have to wait 8 to 10 hours from the first
Yeah,
application.
and what's also nice is you can still feel the wood. So if you put some kind of a shellac or something on it, you just get this plasticky hard surface. This actually feels like wood.
Yeah, very
Um,
natural.
yeah, and if you have to clean it up or fix it up, you just apply more. You don't have to sand. Like if I put a something happened here, I just have to clean it up right here and then put another coat on. I don't have to sand the whole thing, get it down to the bare wood, and then reapply all of that. It just goes right on top of itself. So it's really nice. Osmo, I don't know,
Something poly.
poly
Yeah,
something or other.
we'll find the
Yeah.
can and show that off next
And
time.
you want to show this too?
Yes. And another color that we decided on, because we're always terrible with picking out colors and designs. We know what we like, but we have trouble getting to that decision. But we decided that the wall space that is not taken up by benches, cabinets, refrigerator, and other things, we will be doing small areas with shiplap, and the shiplap is going to be painted, and this is the color we're going to use. This is currently also the color that our den is, and that was recently painted, and we really both like that color because
Motor City Blue.
it's called Motor City Blue, and it's
Only good thing to come out of Detroit recently.
and it's just a very nice, pleasant color, and I can see us combining it with some other things. And of course, it'll also go with the maple and the cabinets. And so this is the plan now. Some blue shiplap on the walls.
Yep.
That we need to cover. So we finally decided. Yay.
Yeah, and of course the floor is going to be apple wood. I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I mentioned, I will. We're going to stop the camera here. We'll cut to another scene. We'll show you the bulkhead framing. We'll show you the electrical system. They're not really doing anything right now, but we'll show it to you. So more progress, and it's starting to actually look like it's going to be something. So any other?
Nope.
All right, stay tuned. All right, so here we are again. This is just a real quick shot of the bulkhead framing. So we put the chairs in our positions that we're still comfortable. And then I actually built this out a little bit so that we had a couple, at least an inch to 2 inches more that you could lean back. So what you're looking at here, this is the framing of the bulkhead. This right here will be a sliding door that you can get through if you need to. If you don't want to leave the van, but you got to get either into the cab to drive or out of the cab to get into the van. Let's say there's a bear out there. We don't want to open the doors and go around to get in the cab. We'll go through this. One of us will go through this, probably Claudia, because I'm just going to curl up in a ball. Yeah, that's how so this will be a door. All of this to about here up is going to be some kind of the shiplap. And then if I'm lucky, I can figure out how to make this section here. That's where my whiskey is going to go. A couple of bottles of whiskey here, a couple of glasses over here, or maybe a couple of bottles and glasses over here, and a couple of bottles and glasses over here. Got plenty of options. But all of this here will be solid. And of course, you've already seen the bench, the benches. So that's that. Okay, now if you want to go around to the back, and you might want to just walk around. Okay, we're back around in the back of the van, and it really hasn't changed much since you saw it last week. But now we got these big batteries here. I don't have these anchored in yet. They'll get, I got straps that'll go around them to keep them in place. But as you see, they're connected. They're in parallel. So what that means is this is a 24 volt, 230 amp. This is 24 volt, 230 amps. They're in parallel, so they stay 24 volt, but you double the amp, so you combine the amperage. So it's the 460 amp hours, which gives you about 11,040 watt hours. The reason why we went 24 volt is because you can use smaller cable, smaller wire. If this was a 12 volt system, this is a 1/0 cable. Is it 1/0? Yeah, I believe it's 1/0. Yeah, 1/0. If this was a 12 volt system, we'd have to use 2/0, which is a lot bigger and harder to work with. So, and it's not just here; it's all the way down the line. Our Victron distributors, all of our multi-plus, our chargers, all the chargers are coming off of this. This is going to have our air conditioner, our bed motor, and our 24 volt distribution panel. So this is distribution. This is more charging. This is the higher amperage stuff. Up at the top, you see our solar charger. Right here, you see our 12 or 24 to 12 volt converter. And then up there in the corner, if you can see it, make it out in the dark, it is the servo, which feeds this little touch screen monitor that you'll be able to get status and everything. Um, well, hell. Um, we'll go ahead and turn it on. You can see the servo, but um, this is basically the electrical closet. We have a 12, I think I've already talked about all of this. This is where our 12 volt, all of our lights and all this stuff is going to tie into here. I got the same for the 24 volt. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and turn that on. It doesn't make a lot of difference, right? You're going to see some extra flashing lights once everything boots up. Like if you look up towards the top, the solar up there is blinking, the servo's blinking. These don't do anything, but you may be able to see on here as it boots up. This is the master control, and this will be sitting outside by the refrigerator on the refrigerator wall. And once this boots up, you'll see that you can get in here and actually see your devices and what the batteries are doing. Yeah. So it takes obviously I just powered everything up, so it takes a couple minutes. We may come back to that. One of the other things I was worried about was how hot the batteries will get, because these batteries will start a cool down or a heat shutdown mode at 131 degrees. So out here in the van, it's a little bit worried. You know what's going to happen there. So we got a low battery. It's going to shut off. So it's not going to let me show you. But when I tested it this morning or this afternoon, after they've been out here all afternoon, they were only about 98 degrees. So we're pretty good shape. 131 is when they start shutting themselves down. So I think we're okay there. Okay, so here's the servo. You can see it sees the shunt, which is reading the battery. The shunt reads the battery. Smart Solar reads the charger for the solar charger, and it's missing. No, the other one would be the servo, and it's not going to see that. So, but if you go into the overview, you can see it shows our batteries are currently at 27%. We're not doing anything with it because nothing's going on. Our inverter charger is off. Our DC loads, we have none. We have very little. I mean, 0.2 amps. But as we grow the van, this will start populating itself a little bit more. So that's the electrical system. Not much to really see. What's really nice is if we have a problem, if we smell smoke or we see smoke or these are getting hot, whatever, we just do this. And the entire battery is now shut off from the rest of the van. Everything just shut down. And then if we have to, we can go here and just shut the batteries down. And they take a second because there's a battery management system that shuts them down. But yeah, that's our battery system. And pretty much our entire garage is taken up. We have a little space down here, but the toilet's going to go here. So we don't have a lot of garage space. I think that's typical in the United States. People tend to throw a bunch of crap in their garage. Anyhow, that's it. That's our current status. You want to get a long shot of the benches, and that gives them a good idea what the bulkhead's going to look like. Once that's done, you won't even see the cab. Yeah, so that's it. Latest update. Hope you're all doing well. Please comment, question, any comments or questions you may have. Feel free, drop them in the comments section, and we get to them pretty quick. So we're well here in Texas. It's hot, but it's already August, mid-August almost. So before you know it, it'll be Christmas. All right, have a good night. Thanks.